All right, everyone, these are all the exercises that we will be doing in the muscle priming program phase. So I'll be going over details, instructions, and how to do these. So the first exercise in the program are the dumbbell split squats. You'll want to be about shoulder width apart with your legs here, dumbbells to the side. You're gonna go ahead and hinge, pick these bad boys up, and you're gonna be in a split stance. So one leg, the front one, will be heel on the ground, back one, toe on the ground. All you're gonna do is come down and back up. That's one, down, back up, two, until you finish your rep count. Once you finish on one side, make sure you do the other side. And we go the same thing. So the next exercise are our Romanian deadlifts with the dumbbells as well. So same thing here. Legs will be about hip width apart, not too wide. You're gonna come down, hinge, grab the dumbbells. When you're doing this exercise, we're gonna hinge at the hip first, and then we're gonna come down. Notice my back is nice and straight. It's not arching. We're here, okay? Come back up. I like to envision I'm closing a door with my butt here. Just doing this hinging motion here. Try to keep your shoulders retracted here the whole time. And you'll do your set count or your rep count until you're all done. Our next exercise is the single arm dumbbell row. So for this one, you're gonna need a bench. You can also use a wall if you're not feeling comfortable with the bench here, but you'll be leaned over here. Opposite leg from the arm that's gonna be doing the pulling will be on the bench. Your arm, same thing. Try to externally rotate here. And your foot out here, you can keep it nice and wide. I recommend keeping it wide so you have this range of motion with your arm. All you're gonna do, grab that single dumbbell. You're gonna row up to about 90 and back down. Same thing as our other exercises. We don't want our back to curve here. Keep it nice and straight. You can even look forward and you're rowing. So you finish your reps and then we do the other side. Next is our dumbbell bench press here. For this one, I recommend starting with the dumbbells here at your knee, and once it gets progressively heavier, you're gonna sit back and throw up these dumbbells here, okay? You wanna plant your feet nice and strong, and the range of motion in your shoulders is super important here. Make sure we're not flaring out too wide, right? We wanna keep our elbows a little bit tighter. We come down and push up, okay? So nice and tight here. Again, do not flare wide. That'll compromise your shoulders. We want to stay nice and tight here. Boom, and press. Okay? Inhale when you're at the top. Exhale when you're pushing up. The next exercise we have is the dumbbell overhead press. These ones, we can also start with the weights on our knees. We're going to kick them up. And from here, we're just going to press down. Again, we don't want the elbows to flare out too wide. We want to keep them nice and tight. And we push out. Inhale at the top. Exhale when we're pushing up. Again, don't flare out wide, right? This is going to compromise the shoulders a little bit. Keep them here nice and tight. And we finish off our reps. All right, so next one we have is our dumbbell overhead tricep extensions here. So these ones you can go pretty light, and the reps are pretty incremental. So we've got about 15 to 20, I believe. But you come up here, dumbbells will be about like shoulder width apart. All you're doing is just bending at the elbow, bring them close to the ears, and we extend again. So here, notice how it's just my elbow bending. I'm trying to not let my arms go down. And these ones, like I said, you could do with minimal weight, higher reps, just to get the triceps to fire up here. The next exercise we have are dumbbell curls here. These ones you can do standing up, or you can do them on a bench. I like to do them on the bench here just because it isolates our biceps a little bit more. So what we'll do, we'll start here. You can go hammer grip or regular. we're just gonna curl up and extend all the way back down. It's crucial that we go all the way down so we get that full extension of the bicep muscle. Because if we stop here, we won't get the same range of motion. So we wanna make sure we do this with lighter weight if possible and go all the way down and back up. The next exercise on here are single leg calf raises. So we get our dumbbells here on the side. You can use a plate, or if you have a step-up machine or some step-up material or tools at your gym, you can use that as well. All we're going to do is come down with the calf and back up and up, and see if we can control that through the full range of motion. You can go with no weights if you're having some trouble with the balance, or you can add the dumbbells, up to you. For our final exercises, we'll just be working on our core here. 2 really awesome exercises to do to strengthen that core. So first one is the plank here, just your regular plank. You can go elbows or arms extended. I preferably like elbows here, and we're just gonna hold for the time allotted. Simple. Make sure the back isn't coming up. Make sure we're not dipping down too much. Just tuck the hips a little bit so that you can hold this plank. And our last exercise are just crunches. For this one, you can either do hands here on the head, or we can have them on the knees. All we're looking for, and essentially what our abs do, is that crunch motion. So we're not looking for a full range of motion up. If you can do that, that's awesome. But all we're looking for is the crunch here, boom, and there. And don't forget to breathe for these exercises. And just focus on the crunch motion. So those are all the exercises on the primer plan. You are welcome to switch them up and do them in whatever order you'd like. Just make sure that you hit every exercise and make sure that you're getting enough resistance. So whether that be adding more reps, or you add some more weight, or time under tension, just switch it up for yourself, okay? If you need any help, just feel free to reach out, and I can always give you some tips and pointers. Thank you.